Hello, Gemini. So, I'm getting kind of a weird impression, and I don't know if it's metaphorical or literal, but it's almost as if someone was left at the altar, getting married. I feel like somebody was cheating. Somebody was playing games. Didn't know what they wanted. And maybe rushed into a commitment, but wasn't ready to deal with the reality of committing. If this has to do with like a relationship, I feel like maybe it was for the best that it didn't work out. Obviously it's very painful and it's a lot to process, but I'm getting the sense that maybe you already knew that something, you guys didn't quite fit right, something wasn't right. It felt more like a bond of obligation rather than a bond of, any real substance. That aside, I feel like you are being offered a new source of income, whether that's a new job, a new position, a promotion, maybe an inheritance or a gift of some sort. Maybe it's something that you've been expecting, but you haven't been, for whatever reason, it's been difficult to get clear communication about it. You've been waiting. Maybe sending emails, making phone calls, and just hasn't been clicking yet. And it's just because the time wasn't right. There was this purging that had to happen first. And I think it's going back to that relationship image that I shared, whether it's metaphorical or not. That's for you to decipher. I'm not entirely sure how that'll work out in your life. But I'm almost feeling like there's somebody else. Somebody who is sure of themselves and their direction in life, and sure of where you fit into their life. And they want you to fit into their life. And maybe it's the opposite of whatever this being left at the altar thing was. That was there to show you contrast and to bring a new level of self-understanding to you. Teaching you not to ignore your gut feelings about things any longer, because I feel like that's what got you in that mess in the first place. But it, of course, was a necessary part of your experience. It's teaching you a lot about yourself and about life and about other people in general, but do not let it color your perceptions of everything else. Just because something bad happens doesn't mean that that's all that is available to happen to you, okay? Broaden your horizons. Allow yourself to accept blessings of unimaginable positive impact in your life. I feel like there's a sort of push-pull going on your end with regards to this other better person or circumstance. Doesn't necessarily have to be a person. That's just how I'm getting the strongest feeling for it. And it's maybe because you are harboring fears that were brought about by the other person, the one that didn't work out. So you're kind of allowing yourself to get reeled in by this really awesome, wonderful person that is so promising. But then you pull back because you're like, whoa, what if that happens again, Stop doing that. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Stop doing that. Surrender. Allow yourself to trust. Trust in this better person or trust in this better circumstance. Because it's going to work out. It's going to work out for you in your favor. But you need to take the time to develop confidence in yourself first. Okay? That's what's going to help you. Taking the time to sit and reflect on things. And finding your own power again. Because I feel like this past circumstance that didn't work out so well, it was all a giant macrocosmic manifestation of something that was happening inside. A negative self-sacrificing, a self-deceiving. You were deceiving yourself. You were ignoring yourself and trying to box up your life and make it a certain way. And life has a way of pushing us back on our asses when we try to do that sort of thing. We can't plan everything. We can't control everything. So it's okay to, surrender. Just give it your best effort. But know that, ultimately, some things are out of your control, okay? And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Be content with the blessings that you already have, that you've had in the past, and know that there are so many more awaiting you in the future. Don't let the past cloud your ability to see that, to see the blessings that are yet to come. All right, so I'm going to pull a guidance card from Jamie Sam's Sacred Path deck, just to kind of wrap up the reading and give you something to think about and mull over, maybe some sort of message that'll help you through whatever it is that you're going through exactly, whatever this is. You have 33, Dream Time, Unlimited Vision. I'm sorry, this is backwards. My camera reverses the image, but look at that for a moment. So this card, immediately my impression is, let yourself dream. Our negative circumstances have a way of stifling our imagination, our creativity, and making us get lost in the practicality machine. Let yourself dream big. Have big goals and big aspirations and big hopes for the future. Don't limit yourself just because things didn't work out before. Don't let that be a hampering for you. Broaden your horizons. Let yourself dream up the life that you've always wanted to live. Maybe with a certain person that you've always wanted to be with. With good judgment, of course. Maybe that wasn't a wise thing to say. I'm not setting you loose on an ex that you shouldn't be with, okay? But yeah, I hope that helped. I think that's all for now, and I'll see you guys for February's reading, alright? Take care, Gemini. Thanks for watching.